It has finally happened. We have just got our Fable news for the first time in 5 months at the Xbox Games Showcase. Oh, and it's good. Before we dive into the footage, I would like to say that this video may contain spoilers for the story of Fable. We get some interesting scenes in this trailer, so you have been warned. And without further ado, let's get into the trailer.
Do I remember the moment my powers came in? Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure, whilst holding onto my sister's hand. I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood. Until I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory a bit, yeah.
So we finally have a name for the apprentice of Humphreys, and her name is Isabel. If you've been following the story of the trailer so far, you've noticed that Isabel's portrait has shown up a few times in the trailer, with the face always scratched off. So you could probably tell that she's not very much liked from around the people of Albion. And that's Humphreys, the heroes, and even bandits alike.
I know why you're here. You want to talk about them.
Keep an eye out for this character later.
They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it?
So in this section, we get to have a good look at the Balverines in the game. We have seen some footage in before, but that was from alpha gameplay. So it looks like this is the finalized design of what we will see. And it does kind of even look like a white Balverine. And also, our character is wearing a armor set, which I think this might be the first time we've seen this. Here we can see the character fighting against some hollow men and even a ghost, which is pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, that armor is looking pretty.
Killing mindless beasts.
And here looks like the hammer that the character is using a flame augmentation.
Fighting petty villains.
So in those quick cutscenes, there's actually a few things that may be quite interesting to touch upon. So if you look over to the left, you can actually see that one of the heroes is actually fighting with us. And in the clip before, it was also Humphreys that was fighting with us. So it's possible that we could have companions on specific missions or even followers. You know, maybe you go walk around the guild and you can pick someone up and you can go on a journey together. That would be pretty cool. And it also looks like our sword had a spell as we was attacking the enemy. So that could either be a flurry attack or another augmentation.
None of that matters.
Look more the guild, shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. Don't waste the time on trivialities.
You're back and dressed like a twat.
Yes, Demon Doors have returned, which I'm sure we're all very glad about. And judging by what he said about us dressing like a twat, I'm guessing the mission that he set us to open the door was to dress like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just
Sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty.
So you know how I said to keep an eye on this character? Is this our grandma?
Look, I will tell you what I told you.
So this could be a very important scene. Have a look over at the masks on the rock and check out the red robes.
Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes.
So here we can see Isabel and our hero friend fighting, and I thought it may be worth a mention that she's dual wielding hammers, so I wonder if this would be a weapon type for the game.
It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero...
We are getting all of the important information in this trailer. Encased inside of the stone, you may recognize the sword if you've played the original Fable game. That is the Sword of Aeons.
is me.
And finally, we get the biggest reveal of them all. Jack of Blades, a favourite of many players, is back. And while I was editing this, I tried to make a connection between these two images, but the more I look at it, I feel like they're trying to pull one over our eyes with this one. The character on the right with the sword on the back, and you know, it kind of looks like our player character, and maybe they're just wearing the robes to kind of throw us off, because if you don't know, the way Jack of Blades kind of revives amongst, or basically stays immortal, is by his life soul is in the mask, so whoever puts on the mask, he kind of takes over them. So I'm wondering, are they trying to say that Jack of Blades took over this person? Did he take over our character? Is that going to be the ending of the game? Let me know what you think. I want to hear some theories. I want to hear the things that I've possibly missed in this trailer. I want everyone to start talking about this game again, because I'm so excited and I think it's going to be a really good game. And that is it for the trailer. The game comes out next year on February the 23rd. The end of the trailer just kind of shows us some packages, as in the standard edition, the ultimate edition, and if you go on the website you can actually see the collector's edition. If you've made it this far into the video, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. On the 10th of June, we're actually going to be getting a live gameplay demo of the game, so it's going to show us a lot more footage of Fable, and I'm all there for it. So make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be covering Fable all the way up to the release. Thanks for watching everyone, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next chapter.